Do you enjoy your own company? Do you feel more alive when you're doing something you enjoy at home rather than when you're out with friends and family? And sometimes do you feel you're depressed or weird because you prefer to be alone? Well, I've got news for you. There's no need to be alarmed. You're not the only one experiencing this. I'm in fact just like you. To discover what kind of attributes and similarities people like us have, watch this video till the finish. Do well to subscribe and turn on your notification post. Now let's proceed to these special personality traits. Number 1. You value time. A lonely person's most precious commodity is time. You place a high value on time and treat it as if it were a precious commodity. You know that time is the most valuable item in your life. As a result, you will never be late, never waste anybody else's time, and never allow yourself to be squandered by anyone else. Fake behavior and those who think they can play with you aren't tolerated by you. You've earned a great deal of respect for yourself by being more self-aware. People who value your time as much as you value theirs and can even look forward to one of the greatest friendships ever. Number 2. Self-aware. Many people prefer not to pay attention to their ideas and feelings. People who enjoy their own company tend to embrace and become acutely aware of these sentiments. Self-awareness is a prized possession, but one that is elusive to most people. Loneliness allows you to better comprehend the people in your life since you know yourself better than anyone else. You have a better ability to deal with depressive and discouraging ideas than most people. Number 3. Level-headed. When confronted with adversity, loner personalities show remarkable fortitude. Due to your regular time alone and reflection, you can maintain a high level of attention and self-control. It's not that stressful situations don't overwhelm you, you just decide to take a break and recharge instead of getting caught up in them. A lot of creative thinking and problem solving takes place during this period. Number 4. Open-minded. However, despite your preferences for spending time alone, you're not a closed-minded individual. Contrary to popular belief, you're a highly receptive person who's always open to trying anything new. You have no intention of living your entire life in your bedroom, and you relish the opportunity to see the world and experience new things. Others, on the other hand, must ensure that they give you time alone before you go any place with many people. Number 5. Clear boundaries. Those who enjoy their own company tend to have strong personal boundaries. You know exactly what you're doing. You have a solid set of morals. You're never alone in your thoughts. You can always rely on yourself. Those around you can count on you to hold them accountable if they start to step over your line. The truth of the matter is that you can't trust anyone unless you trust yourself first. Number 6. Aware of weakness and strengths. Your strengths and weaknesses are well known to you at this point. No matter how good you believe you are, there is always room for improvement. Even though you're well aware of your flaws, you nonetheless carry yourself with a smile on your face to demonstrate to others that it's good to have confidence. Number 7. Very empathetic. You're one of the world's most empathetic individuals. You're able to empathize with others since you're on the same wavelength as them. Being able to empathize so deeply with the suffering of others is a curse, but because you're so optimistic, you can see the silver lining in nearly any situation. You like to find a solution to the problem that is causing someone to be irritated. Number 8. Guided by intuition. As you travel through life, your intuition is your constant companion, pointing you in the right direction. When it comes to making difficult choices, there's a lot to be said about your gut feelings and how they guide you. There's no need to be afraid while following your instincts because you know that they will lead you to an experience that will be just as memorable as your last one. Number 9. Never codependent. No matter what happens in your life, you'll never have to rely on anyone else. There is nothing wrong with being your person and doing what you want, even if you are in a relationship with someone else. Avoiding being reliant on others, even for the most basic of necessities, is something you strive for, and you will go to great measures to demonstrate your independence to others. Number 10. Filled with kindness and compassion. You enjoy showing others the importance of compassion and kindness so that they understand that sharing love is a vital part of your life's work. It's a great feeling to be able to demonstrate to others how deeply committed you are to activities and people you cherish most. Not everyone is privy to witnessing one of the person's most endearing characteristics. Number 11. Extremely courageous. As a person who radiates confidence, you attract the attention of everyone around you. Your personality has a radiance about it that inspires others to their finest selves. They are inspired by your bravery and they look up to you. Because of your courage, you are one of the best role models for young people. You will overcome any obstacle that comes your way. Number 12. Self-loving. It doesn't matter how awful things go in your life, you still find a way to love and accept yourself. There may be moments when your ability, readiness, and experience will fall short of what you'd like them to be. Despite this, you still cherish every part of yourself. There's always an opportunity for improvement, which means you'll have to put in a lot of effort if you want to be successful. Your uniqueness is undeniable if you have any of these personality characteristics. Number 13. Deep thinkers. People who like their own company are more likely to be thoughtful and reflective. They prefer to be alone and reflect on the topics that interest them rather than engage in trivial talk. Individuals with a keen sense of self-awareness may find that their time alone is more enjoyable since they can devote more attention to the things that interest them. If this is you, you may have been referred to as a daydreamer at some point in your life, since your thoughts tend to wander off the beaten path. Number 14. Introverted. Introverts prefer to spend their time alone, which shouldn't come as much of a surprise to you, but it is nonetheless true. Extroverts tend to be extroverted, outspoken, and sociable. When it comes to introverts, they prefer to be alone and recharge their batteries. An introvert is a person who likes to be alone and avoids social situations. Number 15. Like to do what they say. You enjoy doing what you enjoy. Those are the facts. There's no denying it. When you're in a group, you have to make compromises to ensure everyone's happiness. One advantage of being yourself is having the freedom to do whatever you want. The reason you want to be alone is to have more time to accomplish the things you enjoy, not because you're self-centered. A person who enjoys spending time alone is likely to have the following personality feature. Number 16. You're guided by intuition. Being in yourself comes from spending a lot of time alone. Intuition and self-awareness are hallmarks of those who have a deep understanding of their thoughts and feelings. As you go through life, you have an increased sensitivity to your inner guidance. Those nudges from within to do something, or even the sense that something isn't quite right and you should exercise caution, are all examples of inner nudges. Intuition will take precedence over rational thought at crucial points in your life. Intuition sharpens while you're alone. Number 17. Small talk is not for people who like to be alone. Avoiding this activity as much as possible is ideal for someone like you, who prefers to be alone most of the time. To be honest, because you spend so much time alone, your ability to strike up a conversation and engage in small talk is probably already lacking, leading to some awkward encounters. Number 18. Not codependent. No one needs to be emotionally or psychologically dependent on you to the extent that you need them to be. If you need emotional or psychological support from others, that's okay, but you don't want to accept help from other people. Don't let the fact that you're in a relationship make you feel like you need to rely on someone else. As a non-codependent person, you have a strong sense of self-worth and are content in or out of a relationship. Regardless of the circumstances, you realize that life is worth living. Well, now you know that you're not alone. There are a lot of us out there, so you should know with all the characteristics how to identify people with our personality. And that concludes this video. Make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the video coming up.